You don't have to hurry.
I do have to hurry. Oh, we got fire there too.
Nice. Did you recorded it, right?
Yes, I
made that mistake. Okay.
Okay.
So
What's up?
What's up, girl?
How's your day going?
Pretty good.
Ooh, let me do this audio recording. Just in case. Should I do it as a voice memo? Will I be able to hold it long enough?
I don't know.
Okay, ready?
Usually do a countdown, but that works too. You said it ready, that's good enough.
So man, how's your day going?
Pretty good. Just
anything exciting?
Nope. Oh, I was gonna. Bro.
I know.
I don't know.
Okay. So, how do you like to start your days? Typical day.
I don't know. Recently, I've just been like getting.
We gotta end it.
Oh hi.
How you doing,
How's it going?
Taylor?
Good. How are you?
So long.
I know.
Nice to meet you.
Long range elbow. Yeah.
Very nice.
Where are you guys coming from?
This is my boyfriend Noah. This is
Hi,
Taylor.
I'm Taylor.
Nice to meet you.
So how are you doing? How's the interview going?
We just started,
Just started.
Perfect timing.
so nothing has been divulged.
Yes,
I
nothing
know.
too exciting yet.
Too early.
What's your favorite thing? Like, what do you like on Twitter? Do you go for the news, the laughs, the what?
I've had the same Twitter account since like 2012.
Damn.
So it's I have a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Honestly, mostly it's just sports and like sports writers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well.
A little bit of real writers for
that's-
like real news people, but yeah, there's some memes in there, but so like if you follow meme channels,
Yeah.
they get too spammy and annoying.
I
just
agree, and they
unfollow
just
them.
copy each other,
Yeah.
and then you're like, well, I'll just unfollow you
Yeah.
because I'll see these anyways. So what's your major right now?
It's journalism. It's just
Journalism.
It's just journalism and mass communication, but I'm.
Oh, mass communication.
It's just under the same umbrella.
Oh, well, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm considering switching to sports. I'm not sure.
sports journalism. I mean, seems like something you'd like
know.
for sure to be.
Yeah. At first, I was just gonna do. My plan was to just do normal journalism, and then like if I really wanted to get a job in sports, they'd see I have a journalism degree,
Yeah,
and then like
see that you're
works.
devoted.
Like there's not that many places that have a sports journalism. Like this guy has a degree in sports journalism.
That's the same
That's
with
what we're looking for.
sports business
Yeah.
too. That actually.
Well, that's kind of more broad.
Yeah.
And it's like a lot of journalists that are in sports don't have sports journalism degrees.
Oh really?
They just have journalism degrees, and they like sports. Well,
I
also
didn't know
like
that.
a lot of schools that offer journalism degrees don't have sports journalism. It's just journalism. You know what I
Interesting.
mean?
So, do you think the sports journalism, is something that would necessarily even help you, like make you seem like you're more specific?
If I
to that?
was going to sports, yeah, for sure. But
Do you know that like step at all?
what do you mean?
Like of how to get involved with it and like how to begin like getting involved with the sports journalism, like in the broader sense? You know what I mean?
like if I didn't have that opportunity to do sports journalism at ASU.
No, if you do, like
Well, yeah,
with the opportunity.
there's just a bunch of internships. Just go. You can just
It's just internships.
Yeah, just if normal circumstances, you could just go. You could just get a press badge, go to games, do photography, interview people yourself. Like that's a good thing about journalism. Is like
Really?
it's not exclusive. If you the credentials part, because of the Cronkite School, you probably have to go through some hoops, but it's not that big a deal.
Yeah. Dang, well that's cool.
Yeah.
What's your like hypothetically, like any job you want, is your job in sports journalism like dream job?
It used to be just like sports producing for broadcast TV, which is basically just like Sports Center.
Yeah.
It's basically choosing what goes on Sports Center, writing it, showing it more order, picking what clips. You're just
Yeah.
you're like the director, but it's not actually the director.
Okay.
You're the guy that puts on Sports Center.
Yeah. So that's cool. It's like you're almost like the producer.
Yeah,
almost?
that's what it's called, the producer. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dang, that's awesome.
But I like that would be the dream scenario. Like more realistically,
Yeah.
I wanted to do it at just like local news. Like my old teacher at COC is the sports producer at ABC7 on the weekends.
And did they like you at all?
Yeah,
like,
he liked
ooh,
me.
let's go.
But getting hired in LA
Is near impossible.
without a degree is really hard. Like right at the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I understand. Dang. Well, hopefully your professor. Like,
Yeah, I know if he
keeps-
wanted to leave and retire like when I was there, and that was 3 years ago. So.
Do you have like his phone number?
Yeah, I
and
have him on
stuff?
Facebook and stuff too.
That's perfect.
I haven't
man.
talked to him in a while.
Yeah, but still, it's
Yeah,
like,
if I when I graduate, throw my name out there for sure.
exactly, have somebody you know. That's awesome. So, what teams you been liking? Just the Rays,
The Rays, Chargers. I don't really have a basketball team.
You don't have a basketball team?
No. I like root for the Suns by proxy, but that's just because
Yeah.
that's the only basketball game I've been to.
Really?
It's the Suns game. Yep.
I've only been to a Clippers game.
So you're a Clippers fan, I guess.
No, I'm a Lakers fan.
That's true. Good for you then. They own the whole thing.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm not the
It's hard for
biggest
me to get into
sports-
basketball because the players change all the time, and
Yeah, there's no like team loyalty.
yeah.
It's like everybody's always constantly switching jerseys, changing. Yeah. So what music you been liking lately?
The Kid Cudi album just came out like
Ooh.
last week at some point. I've had that on nonstop. What's crazy about that is it's the Man on the Moon 3, and Man on the Moon 2 came out in 2010. Yeah.
10 years later?
I was in high school when that came out.
What?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's really
I haven't heard it. I didn't even know it came out.
If you like Kid Cudi, it's
Yeah, no,
it's,
I really
it's
like
loyal
Kid
to
Cudi.
Kid Cudi. So
Me and like Adam really likes Kid Cudi, and he was in town. And like when he was around,
Yeah.
it was constantly us listening to Kid Cudi, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I like this.
Yeah.
Like back to like, I really like that. You don't. What's your favorite song like right now?
it's actually the song that this guy would use in his YouTube videos, and he recently passed away. Well, not recently, like in July, he committed suicide, and it's like what he would use like in his YouTube intro.
Yeah.
What's it even called? I just found it. I just googled the lyrics
And it
found the
ended up
song.
really good.
It's really good. I love this. It's called Ghost Assassin.
Ghost Assassin.
Yeah.
Dang, cool. So.
But like every time I get in the car, that just goes on instantly.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, I definitely know those types of
Yeah.
songs. I like those ones. But my problem is I start getting sick of them.
Yeah, I do that with every
song.
every time I find something new. I just play it to death.
That's how I
Yeah.
am. And then it's like I give it about like 4 or 5 months, and then I start liking it again.
I'm also like super lazy when it comes to music, and like I don't make playlists or anything. I just
Me
have
neither.
one
Just
big
like songs
everything.
on
Yep,
Spotify.
yep.
That's how
And
I
then
am.
like you get like it's so weird because then you like driving from Arizona to here.
Yeah.
You'll get like the super upbeat like happy song, and then you get like a really depressed emo
That's-
one. You're like, wow, this
that's
is
like-
not what I wanted right now, but it's here, so
Yeah,
I'm here for it.
I'll get like a like Ski Mask the Slump God, and then Cat Stevens,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
it's- oh,
this
yeah.
is much
Or,
different.
sometimes it'll be like My Chemical Romance, like some like 2008 like emo screamo stuff, and then go to like Carly Rae Jepsen and like whatever, man.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
here it is.
Yeah, I feel you. You know, My Chemical Romance actually is coming out
They're
with
coming
an
back.
album.
Yep, I know. It's pumped.
Yeah,
It's
Do you-
crazy.
do you like
No
any?
one really makes that kind of music anymore.
Nobody.
I know.
The closest. No.
There's like emo trap.
Yeah.
But it's like
yeah,
not
it's
the
not
same.
the same. I was gonna say that, like, but
But I like that, but it's not. It
it's
doesn't feel the same.
definitely not
itch.
the same.
Yeah.
Do you like any other types of art or anything like that besides music?
Like just art in general.
Art? Yeah.
I like movies and TV shows and stuff like that.
What like kind of movies and stuff you like?
I recently just watched, well, not all of them because there's another one I haven't seen, but I watched all the James Bond movies with Daniel Craig.
I have not seen them
They're
at
actually
all.
okay. What's crazy? The first one's really good. Like I had known nothing about it other than they made a bunch of them,
Mm-hmm.
and people seem to like him, but not like extreme. But the first one was like really good. I was like, damn, that was a really good movie. And I saw the second one, I was like, that wasn't as good. And then the third one came out,
And it was.
and I was like, damn, that one was really good. And then apparently I like saw this coming, and so I Rotten Tomatoes the fourth one, and people hate it. I was like, oh, maybe I just skip that
Damn.
one. Maybe I just end on a high note.
Yeah. I'm kind of hyped for the Spider-Man movie.
Oh, me too.
I'm like actually excited for it.
I really like Spider-Man.
Me too.
They
always
said they
have
were
a
working
good
on-
character.
Did you see Into the Spider-Verse?
Yes.
That's like one of my favorite movies ever.
That one is really, really, really
Yeah.
good. I like how many
in my
Spider-Man.
opinion, it's the best Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it helps explain a lot of like Spider-Man's character.
Yep.
It like makes
The
you
whole
understand.
point of Miles Morales is that like anyone can be Spider-Man.
Yes. That's awesome. I really like that. Oh.
But I haven't played the new game yet because I don't have a PS5. Even though it's out for PS4, but I'm waiting.
The Hunter's been playing that game.
I
Is there a newer one?
Yeah, there's a newer one. It's one about Miles Morales. Yeah, it's called
No
Spider-Man
way.
Miles Morales.
That's dope. I didn't know that. Oh, man. You know what I need to ask you on Hunter's behalf?
Okay. Oh God, what is it? I'm afraid.
What's your favorite? Oh wait, actually no, not what's your favorite. What is a gotchi song? And can you explain? You did not tell
Dude,
me.
how do
and
I
I've been
explain it?
wondering.
Okay, it's just like a genre. I guess it's a genre. It's a popular thing on Twitch, where
Twitch. Yeah.
where it was actually like one streamer's community would take like popular songs and remix them with sounds of gay porn, but it's actually good. There's some remixes that are better than the originals.
I'm not buying that.
I'm not. I'll show you. I'll show you after.
Yeah, show me after. Oh my god! And you found that through Twitch?
Yeah.
Dang, do you stream at all?
I do because I play on the D2 team for ASU for
Yeah.
Dota 2, and I stream my officials,
Yeah.
just to have them.
Well, honestly, like do you have a? What do you have? What gaming system?
It's a PC.
PC?
I have a Switch and a PS4,
Yeah.
but I don't stream on them.
So I have an Xbox,
Mm-hmm.
and the thing that I really like about Xbox, but kind of saturates the market, people like me, is how Twitch is automatically, it has the like power on Xbox
Yeah.
to stream.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what, when I go on, I'm just streaming, just to stream
shit,
for
really?
no reason. And it's like,
That's
I'm
cool.
part of the problem with saturating the market.
Well,
but I do like.
it doesn't matter. I mean, if your goal is to become like huge,
Yeah.
it's first of all never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Second of all, like the reason people grow big on Twitch, I spend a lot of time on Twitch, as you can tell, which is, I don't know, good and bad thing.
Yeah.
But you have to either be insanely good at a game, like in the top 1%, like Shroud and stuff, or you have to be insanely entertaining and different than everyone else. You can't
Yeah.
just be entertaining because I'm entertaining and I get 2 viewers, right?
Yeah.
But like you have to do something different than everyone else to make you stand out that isn't like hard
Isn't
to watch.
already done.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like something.
And you have to network and you have to get lucky.
Yeah,
a bunch of
definitely,
things, yeah.
Definitely. I think it's like important with it is like kind of faking
And
it
people,
till you make it.
Yeah. If you
If you don't look
if
legit,
you don't look like you're
nobody's-
having fun, people can tell.
Yeah,
For sure.
I agree
And
with
another
that.
thing that people like get too high expectations. Like they want like 20,000 viewers day one. It's like if you have 20 viewers, you're like in the top like 20 streams of that category probably.
Yeah.
Like you're successful. You're not gonna make a living.
Yeah.
But
I
like
agree.
you're getting seen.
Well, the most viewers, like not even at one time in my entire stream that I've ever gotten was 8.
I think I had like 15
That's like
Yeah.
at one time or total?
at one time.
Yeah, mine was total.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, what? This is nothing.
Yeah.
Like it was
Well,
like
I mean,
3 in at one time.
Yeah.
It makes sense, like how just tough it is.
yeah.
So what games do you like playing right now?
Cyberpunk just came out. I'm playing a lot of
Cyber
that.
what?
Cyberpunk 2077.
I don't know what that is.
Really?
Not at all. Yeah.
It's like check it on your Snapchat stories. It's like it was a super anticipated game that like was announced like 8 years ago.
yeah.
I didn't know that much about it, and I bought it like on day one just.
And
'cause
it's really fun.
it's fun, but it had a bunch of expectations that it was gonna like change people's lives and like opinions of gaming, and it hasn't. It's really buggy. People are really mad. It's
No
just,
way.
It's just what
It's
the
supposed
internet
to be
does.
like changing the game.
People thought it was gonna like people like took days off work to go play that game.
It's all buggy and laggy.
I mean, I knew it was gonna be buggy. They delayed it. It was supposed to come out in April. It was supposed to come out in April, and then they delayed it till December 9th, so a week ago.
So you mainly just been playing that?
I've been playing that and Dota.
Dota?
Yep.
Yeah. What's your favorite game of all time?
Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Let's go.
It's the best video game ever made.
That's a good answer, actually. I thought you were gonna say Minecraft.
Minecraft's a good one. The thing about Minecraft that makes it so good is it's just versatile.
Yeah, exactly.
You could play Ocarina of Time in Minecraft.
Yeah, that's so true.
Minecraft is every game.
That's so
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Like, remember, I remember the one you showed me that I used to play is Hunger
Yeah,
Games.
Hunger Games is the original Fortnite, bro.
Yeah, that was the best. That was so much fun. Who had the best house on the server?
Bro, that server sucked.
No, it didn't. What the heck?
I don't even remember my house.
Yeah, well then it was
That
me.
server
I'll
sucked.
take the dub.
I don't even remember your house. I remember Aaron's
It
house.
was in
'cause
between
was-
two mountains, and I like built into it, and it was dope. I really
think
liked
I
my
don't
house.
know.
And then I had a
The
farm.
thing about Minecraft is my favorite part is the beginning. Where you don't have anything and you have to like every diamond is like super precious.
That's different for me.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know about
Because
that.
then I get to the point where I have everything and I'm like, this is boring.
I like building. That's my favorite part
Yeah.
of it. Is like when I have a bunch of materials
Yeah,
and I'm
'cause
just
I
able
remember
to go
you would
crazy.
complain that I didn't have creative mode on.
Yeah, no, I'd be like,
Yeah.
bro, I want to build a house, and you'd be like, yeah, you gotta build it, and I'd be like, bro, like,
It's almost so satisfying.
yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right. Ooh, yeah, that game used to be so much fun. What server did you normally play on?
That was the only server I had.
And it sucked.
Yeah.
That shit was dope, man. I disagree with you.
It was fun. I think it lasted way longer for you.
Yeah.
I don't think I played on it that much.
I think you guys were all on it before me, and then I hopped on after,
Yeah.
and then I was like just going crazy.
That
and
was
being
when you first started playing Minecraft too.
Yeah, I didn't have it for the
Yeah,
longest,
which is
longest
like-
time.
Which is like peak Minecraft for anyone.
Yeah,
And
that's
you're
true.
building ugly things and you don't care because it's cool and you built it.
Yeah, you're like, yep.
Everyone always builds a fucking roller coaster with mine carts that go all over the place and it's super ugly, but it's cool to ride on.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's me and in San Francisco. My like dorm mate and I, we'd stay up till like 4 just building roller
Yep.
coasters. Like, it'd go underwater. We'd be like, yeah, this is dope. Yeah, that's really funny.
Minecraft is really good music. Sorry, you were gonna ask a question.
No, I disagree though. Actually,
Really? Minecraft music is like
Like I really like
good.
music.
It's like critically acclaimed. I think it's like won awards. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So, any new hobbies you've been trying to pick up or do anything like that?
My mom got a treadmill for Christmas, so I've
Yeah.
been going on that.
She already got it?
Yeah, well, it was supposed to be delivered at 7:30 in the morning,
Yeah.
so she wouldn't see. And then it was delivered the next day at 10 a.m. and she was awake and
She
saw.
was just sitting there like, what's
Yeah, you can't. It's hard to hide a treadmill.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
we haven't had that.
Did your dad get it for her?
Yeah,
That's cool. Did she want one?
yeah. Because
That's
we had
nice.
one, but it was super old and was like left outside, so it got rained on and stuff. So
Yeah. So you've been doing that a little bit?
a little bit.
I kind of hate treadmills, bro.
I mean, it's better.
I kind of like bikes, I think. Like
Bikes
that.
are really, but I like bikes better. But like, if I had to like take a walk around my block or like a few blocks or go on a treadmill, cool thing about this treadmill is it has like a tablet on it.
Oh.
You can like go on
That
walks
is nice.
like anywhere in the world or whatever.
Yeah, that's cool. So it's like those fancy gym
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
Rather than just like
I go in Hawaii,
Yeah, that's cool.
and it's cool because like, if like on the walk on the trail, you're
Yeah.
going downhill, the declines and the and the inclines.
Dang, that's like
yeah.
a Peloton,
Yeah.
but a
Yeah.
freaking treadmill.
Yep.
So it's a nice one.
Yep.
So how's your animals doing?
Good. Oscar has lost a lot of weight. He looks really good and can like you can actively tell he's like better.
Oh,
Lily's
wow.
old and she's actually not old. She's 8.
Oscar's a girl?
Oscar's a boy. Lily's. Oh, I said Lily's.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. She's 8, but like she already had the one ACL surgery, and her hips are like really bad, and she got the worst luck. And she's a husky German Shepherd, which both breeds are known to have bad hips.
Oh,
Female bad hips, and she's a snow dog in California.
She's just happened to
Yeah, it's just like yeah.
Dang, that's too bad.
But she's happy from
Yeah.
what the vet told us.
Mm.
And Casey's just crazy.
You guys are
so.
dog owners at least, you know? Sure, she's happy.
I have 2 fish in Arizona. Yep.
What's their names?
The first one we got's name is Dog.
Dog. What's up, dog?
Yeah. Well, our original plan was when we just got there, so we could tell girls on Tinder that we have a dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the good one.
And then the second one we just got because for some reason me and Tanner, my roommate, decided that we thought we were gonna have like 10 fish in this fish tank, but it's like this big. It's not big enough for 10 fish.
Yeah.
Like the second fish
Maybe
is
minnows.
probably it. But we decided we were gonna name all of our fish after former USC quarterbacks. So this fish is John David Booty.
Are you guys both USC fans?
Yeah.
Dang. So were you happy or upset when USC
Beat
came back?
ASU, yeah, that was crazy. I mean, I don't know.
Conflicted?
I was just like, wow, that was just a crazy game. Like,
Yeah.
that was different.
Like,
so,
I'm just a fan of a good game, honestly.
my dad thinks I'm not allowed to cheer for SC because I go to ASU. He's like, I was a USC fan before I even thought about going to ASU. Like,
I've been a USC fan my whole life.
yeah. And they beat UCLA this week. Or was it this weekend? Or last weekend?
Last weekend.
Because it's Thursday. And he was like, Taylor, look, they won the last second. I was like, I can't root for USC, man. Forks up or die. Yeah.
Damn. Honestly, that's like with UCLA. I have like a bunch of UCLA shirts, so I kind of feel awkward. We're in like UCLA and walking around. I'm like, I really hope nobody asks if I go here.
Dude, there's so many people at ASU with like college shirts on though.
Yeah. No.
So like, I wouldn't care too much about it.
Yeah, you're right.
There's people with U of A shirts. Yeah.
ASU.
Yeah.
I never see that.
I see
The
it
heck?
all the time. There's
I'd be
always
like-
some 5'1" girl with a hoodie and it's 86 degrees. And it's like, girl, what are you doing?
Damn, that's funny. So, how do you feel about sports, man? Like, give me your
About
lowdown.
sports? Just
Yeah,
in
no, I
general.
know. This
I
is
love
good.
sports.
Okay.
Competition is something that's like integral to me as a person.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's why I play video games competitively now.
I like that.
Competitively.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Cool. Because, like, I don't know. Sometimes I think of sports and I'm like, wow, this is like a little too extra, man. I'm like,
What do you mean? Like what? Give me an example.
Like all the intenseness and the like society's just image and importance of it, and it's like.
Well, yeah. Sometimes, especially on my social media, I can get like carried away. Like
That's how I feel, and I'm like, really?
social media is just kind of
Yeah, you're right. Everything gets carried
bad.
away.
Yeah. But
It kind
I
of
don't
goes
know.
back to like the Romans, though.
There's good and
almost.
bad in everything. You know what I mean?
You're right.
Yeah, especially with the Olympics and stuff.
Yeah.
Just like that's like why I like baseball so much, because like I know it's really boring for a lot of people,
Yeah.
but like it's just, especially in certain pitchers versus certain batters, it's just like one really strong dude versus one really strong dude, and somebody's gonna win. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. How do you feel about this year's baseball season?
I'm sad because the Rays lost.
Yeah.
And the
but,
Dodgers
like-
won.
But besides that, do you?
I'm surprised it finished.
Does it count?
Yeah, it counts.
Let's
They had
go.
to deal with so much extra shit.
I know,
so-
right? I think
But the Dodgers won, so it doesn't count.
a good
But if the Rays won, it counts.
a good point that Gavin kind of brought up that, gotta see your opinion. He was saying like how this year could be considered like so intense because of like every one hit counted for this
Like
many
3
more,
times, yeah.
and it's like every hit was this much more important, and it's like
Yeah,
it's
that's
kinda true.
There's been conversations about shortening the season, but I don't know. They'll probably never do it.
Yeah, no,
I
I don't
think it
they
wouldn't be a
should.
bad idea to short, like 162 games is ridiculous when you think about it, especially when you just pulled off a 60-game season. So I don't know. I kind of just like having baseball on all the time, even if it's not competitive.
Yeah.
Like last year, in August, me and my dad went to a Diamondbacks versus Rockies game that had no stakes. Everyone had already clinched. Like, it was just a baseball
just
game to
fun.
go to that these guys were playing and competing, even though they knew they had nothing to play for.
Damn.
It's just like good to have baseball, even
Yeah.
though baseball is kind of hated on unfairly.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. I feel like you go to different areas or different like places. Like Burbank, I think is baseball's not the biggest sport for sure, 100%. But like in Tempe, I'm gonna be honest. It seems like everywhere I go, people are talking to me about baseball.
Really?
Which is weird.
Almost crazy. ASU had a #1 draft pick for baseball this year. Yeah. Spencer
No
Torkelson.
way.
He's the #1 overall.
Let's go. That's impressive.
Did you know Barry Bonds went to ASU?
No.
Yeah. I didn't know that either.
Why don't they tell anybody?
Because it's Barry Bonds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I think it's cool. Why?
Hey, in Tempe, people talk to you about, who talks to you about baseball in Tempe?
Actually, every time I get my hair cut, somebody's talking to me about.
Someone different?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Maybe that, like, is it the same barber?
No, so I've gone to get my hair cut only 3 times. So there was Great Clips twice. So it was 2 different ladies, and then my one barber. He tried talking, and I was like, bro, I really don't know that
Damn.
much about baseball.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
When I was, you mentioned that Burbank doesn't really talk about baseball.
Yeah.
I feel like Santa Clarita talks a lot about baseball.
Yes,
They have a lot of good baseball
100
players.
Yes, that's also just the type of people, like, it's like, I'm thinking softball because, I'm dating a softball player, so it kind of, I know that Santa Clarita, like, the girls' softball there is, like, so freaking intense.
Also, just like the fact that there's 5 high schools there, just breeds competition. When I was at COC and I was doing the sports podcast, like, doing high school sports was, like, more fun than pro sports sometimes.
Honestly,
just because, like, they all know each other and, like, you all grow up near each other. It's like, oh, I go to Hart, I go to Saugus, I go to Valencia, and, like, all these kids, like, grow up each other, but they don't actually go to school together.
Yeah.
And it's like, high school football out there, to me, like, I didn't go to that many games, but just, like, the fact that they were, like all within driving distance, which is crazy to us in Burbank, because, like, our league is, like, you have Burbank as boroughs, you have Burbank, you have Glendale, Hoover, and then, like, everything else is pretty far.
Yeah.
Like, you got to go on freeways for multiple minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, I
and
agree
so,
with
like,
that. Dang, I never thought of it like that. That's, like, so true.
Yeah.
Is that something, like, that could potentially help you, or even something you'd be interested in at all, is, like, trying to do a sports broadcast, or not sports broadcast, but just journalism for, like, high school?
Dude, yeah. When I graduate, I'm probably, like, most people who graduate, depending, I don't know, ASU's kind of up there prestigiously, so, like, I could get a better job.
Yeah.
But I would not mind, like, I wouldn't mind go working for the Signal in Santa Clarita for, like, their sports team. Because I interned there doing sports.
Mm-hmm.
And I like it.
And you really
I like
enjoyed
everyone
it.
that worked there, so, I mean, if I'm being paid for it, sure.
Yeah, it's like, if you enjoy it,
even though
that's all that
journalism's kind of
matters.
dying, so that's rough also. So a few people that worked there while I was interning there don't work there anymore because it's hard to get money as a newspaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stang. But I don't know if journalism's dying per se in my head. I'd say it's
Print journalism is dying for sure.
okay, 100% printed, but I think it's getting saturated because it's making the internet's getting so easily accessible to anybody to just become a fake journalism that's just talking their own whatever.
Yeah, journalism isn't dying. Like, there's always going to be journalism, but, like, making money off it is really hard now because the internet. I took a class about this. When the internet came out, everything was free. Like, nobody thought, like, hey, let's just try to make money off this. They thought the internet was like this, like a gimmick. It was a thing that wasn't gonna last.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about like 1995, like when I was born, like pre-2000 stuff. They're like, yeah, we'll make a website. Why not? Sure. And then a lot of journalism establishments that aren't owned by Sinclair, which is like none of them.
By Sinclair?
Sinclair owns like 90-something% of
the gas station?
I don't think so. Maybe. They own like a lot, like most of news. It's almost a monopoly. It's kind of scary.
That is freaky. Just wait, as in sports news?
No,
or?
news.
News?
Yeah.
I don't like that, man.
Yeah,
I don't like that at all.
That's why if you're gonna, a lot of people are just irresponsible. I say irresponsible, but like they just get their news from places and they are most of the time credible, right? And and for the most part it's credible and it's passable and it's like you get your news. But there's so much better stuff out there that is what's the word? Freelance. It's not even freelance. I want to say like independent. What's the word? Non-profit. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
They're just like they're independent news sites that are done by journalists, like mostly people who graduate from like Northwestern, ASU, stuff like that, like top journalism schools. But they're hard to get because they don't make any money and you have to subscribe to them.
Damn.
But they're really good. Like The Athletic is it's a sports non-profit. It is for profit, but it at first was not profit, I think. And they're like the best sports writers in the country. They're like the Avengers of sports writers.
And what's it called?
The Athletic.
The Athletic?
Yeah, me and my
Dang.
dad share the subscription though.
And how?
I don't even know. It's like $12 a month.
And it's not owned by Sinclair?
No.
Yeah, fuck Sinclair.
Yeah, true.
That's how I feel now, just hearing
Yeah,
that.
monopolies are always bad.
Yeah, it's always fuck 'em. Dang. So how do you feel about the Chargers in LA?
They suck.
Well, besides that, obviously. Are you happy
I never
they're
wanted them
here?
to leave. No.
I think it'd be better in San Diego.
Yeah. Nobody wants them here. They don't want to be here.
I agree.
It's whack.
You
see they're tearing down the stadium? They're like brick by brick destroying the old San Diego stadium.
San Diego one? Already?
Yep.
They should give
It won't be done for like a year.
It seems like everywhere.
Well, it was really old.
Everywhere's had such new
That's why there was
stadiums.
such pressure to either build a new stadium in San Diego or leave. Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that. I'm actually excited to go and see the
new one looks really nice.
It has like a whole lake in front of it and
Yeah.
everything. It's insane.
I've been to the Cowboys one,
Yeah?
and this one looks way nicer. The Chargers play today.
They do?
Yep.
Who do they
Against
play?
the Raiders in Vegas.
Who do they play?
The Raiders in Vegas.
Oh, Raiders, yeah. How do you feel about Justin Herbert? I think he could be good, honestly.
He's good. He's going to break all the rookie records.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid we're going to Phillip Rivers him. We're just going to waste his career not doing anything. I think the Chargers are just cursed.
No way. I disagree,
My
man.
entire life, they've had good teams, like teams that should go to Super Bowls. LaDainian Tomlinson also got wasted. Antonio Gates wasted. We're going to waste Keenan Allen.
Damn.
I don't know. It's the owner, I think. I hate him.
Who is it?
Dean Spanos.
Why do you hate him?
Because he's the one that doesn't want to pay for the stadium. You know the Chargers are playing in that stadium for $1 a year rent? Yep.
Why?
Because the owner of the stadium, who owns the Rams,
Yeah.
is getting all the concessions, or like a huge
he gets
cut
all
of
the profit,
of the tickets.
or a lot of the profit. Damn. That's crazy.
Yep.
That is crazy.
He's just a greedy...
He's just doing his shit. He doesn't really give a fuck about the team.
Well, what's crazy is today or yesterday he announced that like everyone on the Chargers staff is getting a bonus because of COVID, and so everyone's like, "Oh, that was a nice thing to do, but fuck you still."
Who's your favorite Charger of all time?
It's a tie between Rivers and LT.
Rivers?
Yeah.
Really? I don't really like him that much.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't like him that much.
Okay, the thing about something that I didn't appreciate about him till he left, or till I knew he was going to leave, because when we drafted Herbert, everyone shot on Herbert. They're like, "This guy sucks. He's Trubisky 2.0.
Yeah,
he's not going to do anything." And so I was like, ever since I started watching football, which was like 2004, I think, I've had Drew Brees and Phillip Rivers as my quarterbacks.
Oh. So you like Drew Brees?
Well, I like Drew Brees, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
And other teams, imagine being a Browns fan or a Titans fan that have had no good quarterbacks. Or the Jaguars or, I don't know, the Lions. These are all just bad teams.
I like the
examples.
Lions.
I like the Lions too. I really like Matt Stafford.
Stafford's
Supposedly
good.
they're going to move on for him this year.
Really?
Yeah. He gets hurt a lot. And
He does,
and
honestly.
He hasn't... I don't know. It's not his fault, but maybe, I don't know. That's another thing about Phillip Rivers that I was kind of bittersweet about. I was like, let him leave. Go win a playoff game.
Honestly, Joe Burrow is somebody I think's definitely gonna get hurt. Every game I watch of him, he's constantly getting hit.
His line is really bad.
sucks.
So is Herbert's. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten hurt yet. That's another thing that was amazing about Phillip Rivers' career. Is he
had a shitty line.
He had a shitty line a lot. This year he's gotten sacked 20 times less than his career lowest or something.
Damn, at
Or
this
or
point,
an average, yeah.
Wow.
And he got hurt once.
He's doing well, actually.
And it was 2011 or 7. One of those. We went to the one where we went to the AFC Championship game against the Patriots.
Yeah.
He played on 2 broken ACLs.
No way.
Yep.
How did I not hear about that? That's some Kobe shit, man.
We got 11 points and lost. It was the year the Patriots went undefeated and lost to the Giants. It was 2007.
What? What year? The Patriots what?
Went undefeated in the regular season.
And then
Lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl.
I don't even remember
Yeah, it was 2007.
Damn.
I'm really good at... I can name every Super Bowl winner until backwards from now until 1992.
Okay, we're about to test you then for the interview.
Go.
Let's go.
Last year was the... Hold on. Are you timing me?
No, there's no time.
Chiefs.
I was like, even I know this one. I know. Come on.
Bro, okay. Normally I do it online. There's a quiz and it says
It gives you
the
a
year.
section.
So it's 2019 was last year. 2018 was the Patriots, I think.
No, wait, the Chiefs, bro.
No, I was saying after the Chiefs.
No, Wait, it's not. I think. Wait.
The Chiefs won last year.
Oh, well, then I don't think the Patriots won the year after.
Maybe the year before? Or was it the
The
Eagles?
year before, I mean. No, 49ers.
No, they went. They didn't win recently.
Oh, they lost to the
Do you want me?
Chiefs.
Do you want me to pull up the quiz?
No.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, jeez. Getting too excited. So Chiefs, Patriots.
I don't even know if it was the Patriots. I think it was the. Was the Rams one after? Yeah, it was. Okay, they beat the Rams, and then the Eagles beat the Patriots. And before that, the Patriots beat the Falcons. And before that one was the Broncos? No, I don't even know. I'm losing track of my years. I can do it, I swear. Okay.
I believe you.
Yeah.
You need like a list. I feel
Yeah,
like
I can
it's
do it.
hard
I
in
can
your
do it with the
brain.
World Series too. The World Series one's easier, but
Really?
Yeah.
It's easier?
because it's been last year or this year was Dodgers. Before that, it was the Nationals. 2018 Red Sox, 2017 Astros, 2016 Cubs, 2015 Royals, 2014 Giants, 2013 Red Sox, 2012 Giants, 2011 Cardinals, 2010 Giants, 2009 Yankees, 2008 Phillies, 2007 Red Sox, 2006.
You should do this for your sports job just off your dome. Be like,
There's a lot of people who could do this. I think 2006 was the fucking White Sox. I think so. 2005 was Cardinals. 2004 was the Red Sox. 2003 Marlins. 2002 was the Angels. 2001 was the Diamondbacks. 2000 Yankees. 1999 Yankees. And then there goes to a while where it's just like you can guess Yankees or
Yeah.
Cardinals, and you're probably right.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone to the spring training in Arizona yet?
My dad. What's funny is, my dad came out. He usually comes out for spring break.
Yeah.
He comes to Arizona and we go to the spring training games.
Yeah.
And when he came out, was like the week COVID shut everything down. So
So he was pissed?
we were at a hotel at the Cubs spring training facility because the Cubs one is in Mesa, right next to Tempe.
Yeah,
it's right
no,
next to the
I've been to
101.
it, the
Yeah.
big one.
Yeah. And so he rented he got the hotel room, and like all games got canceled. And he was like, "Well, I bought the hotel room. I'm just gonna stay here and chill out with you, even though everything was like closed. Like that was when like hysteria was
Just
happening.
hang out,
Yeah.
have some beers.
Yeah, like
Oh, back
everything was
when-
closed, so like we couldn't do like people didn't know what to do. So I just like went to his hotel and chilled.
Chilled, hung out.
Yeah. I was on spring break, so I can't go anywhere anyway. Yeah.
That's kind of funny. Dang. When do you think Corona is going to be over?
I don't know. I don't care.
No guess? You don't. What? I care, man. I want it
I'm
over right
comfortable-
now.
I know you do. I'm comfortable enough. Like I can deal with like doing everything from my room. School sucks. Like I prefer to go to school in person.
Yeah.
But I can deal with doing it online.
My thing is like, I just feel like I
I
can't see
know
people.
you are a person that needs to be outside and doing shit. You and Trent.
Yeah, man. Like I just like being outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's honestly been really weird, like changing, like, cause like honestly, when I'm in school, you know, I become pretty reserved and stuff, you know. So I'll
Yeah.
like stay in my room, but it's like, oh my god, now that I'm forced, I'm like,
Yeah. Or like
Can't
I don't
even
know.
go to class?
This is like me knowing you when you were in high school. You would like go out, like get dinner with friends or something, or like go to the movies or something like that.
Like back in high school, my goal was to like try and not come home until like 11
Yep.
when my curfew was.
One was crazy that I thought about before coming, like thinking about this, was
What?
like I basically like watched you grow up.
No, honestly, like I was telling, I was bringing that up with my mom the other day. I was like, it's crazy to think that like, honestly, just talking about role models, like it's weird to think that like in my head back
Yeah.
then it was like I was just hanging out with you guys,
Yeah.
like just like I thought I was like having fun, but like in reality, you guys were like my role models, and it's like,
Dude, that's crazy that we're thinking about this because I was thinking about it like last night that like you were in like 5th grade.
yeah, I was,
And I was treating you like you were like in high school.
yeah, and I was just
I
like,
just didn't treat you any different.
I was just trying to hang out with you guys, like, but it's like I was.
That's where actually something
I'm
I think that's
appreciative
underrated
of it.
that like Hunter did as a brother is like just didn't treat you any different.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I agree. I'm very,
Not that
very
I know anything
appreciative.
about being a brother, but
Oh,
yeah.
no, you honestly like. I do think of you guys like
Yeah.
all as brothers because it's
I
like
was
you guys
here
were
every day.
literally
Yeah.
here every day,
Yeah.
like you guys treated my mom like your mom
Yeah.
in a way. At least it felt like
Yeah.
to me, and I was like, it's really cool. Really appreciative of it.
I know.
So thank you.
Cool. That's
Thank you,
that's
man.
crazy that we thought about that at the same time.
Yeah, I was talking to my mom about it yesterday. I was like, yeah, it's like crazy. Like Taylor literally had just like seen me from when I was probably like 4 something, and now I'm like in college.
Yeah.
Like, and
And
I
we
can
go
have
to the same
beers
school together, yeah.
Like, that is really cool. Have you seen Miles or Sean in a while?
I saw Miles and Sean the day I came back,
Yeah.
which was the day before Thanksgiving. We went to get food. Other than that, I haven't seen him. Actually, was Miles even there? Miles wasn't there. Was he there? Shit, I forgot. I don't think he was. Maybe.
How about Aaron?
I saw Aaron came over for Thanksgiving. We did a socially distanced 2 tables thing.
Yeah.
It was his 1-year wedding anniversary.
That's what I was just about to ask. How's his wife?
Good. She's I feel bad for her because it was like the craziest time to move countries and move to this country.
I didn't
Yeah.
even think of that. Worst time
Yeah.
possible. Wow. And she's here though,
She's
and
here,
she has
yeah.
like.
But she can't get a job.
Ooh.
Even if there were jobs, she couldn't. She can't. She has like a store for like she makes like crafts and T-shirts and stuff.
So she's
and
trying
art.
something at least, right?
She's really
she's
artistic.
grinding.
And yeah, so she's doing that, but she can't like
Get
she-
a
she-
9 to 5.
It's like I think it's like 4 years till she can get a job because of like green card abuse and shit.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, she's not
Even as a
happy.
married
Yeah.
woman.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yep. It might be less, but it's like years.
Yeah, no, it should be. I think if you're married, you should be able
Yeah.
to right away.
I
Like,
know.
damn. So is Aaron and her living like?
Yeah, they live in like the property that he grew up on has like a back house
Ooh.
that was that whole property was the owner's property, but then he moved out, so now he leases it to them.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's actually
So it works out good.
they've spruced it up a lot from what it used to
Make
be.
it homey.
Yeah, it's
That's
theirs
nice.
for sure.
That's really nice.
Yeah, they're doing good.
Does he still do parkour, Adam?
He just started doing parkour again.
That's what I love
Yeah.
hearing when people still do their hobbies.
Yep.
I love it. I'm honestly really surprised he still play Dota too.
I know. I stop. I like take breaks.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, because it gets boring, or like I play a different game, or I had to focus on school.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't play a lot. But there's actually an update coming today that's supposed to change everything. So learn how to play that again.
Oh, so what's your stream name on Twitch?
It's TDE with 2 underscores.
Okay. TDE __. Okay, gotta make sure.
Yeah, plug me, thanks.
No, I'll subscribe too.
Oh yeah, no, don't sub, just follow.
Oh,
Subscribing
follow.
costs money.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't even have a button for it, so it's okay.
Dang. Are there any more tattoos you're gonna get?
I want to get more. My dad doesn't really have any. No shit. What's just crazy is because I sleep in my underwear,
And you just never
and like
noticed
it's,
it right
it's
up?
just out. Like
Yeah.
I'll be like at my desk like this, and he just doesn't notice. It's insane. He doesn't know still, or he hasn't. He might know and
Does
hasn't
your
said
mom
anything.
know?
Yeah, I told my mom.
And she hasn't told him?
Yeah, I
Still?
told him. I told her not to tell him because I wanted to wait and see how long it took. And it's been, in May. It'll be 2 years.
Do you think he'll care?
He might care
Nope.
because my grandma would care.
Oh.
So
Dang.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not like a bad one. It's just a number.
yeah, no.
But I want. I had an idea though. I've had this idea for like years. I want Triforces.
I remember on your calf?
I want them. So
I thought you said on
in
your
the
calf at
game,
one point.
no. I want one on my bicep. Well, see, okay. I had 2 ideas because there's Triforce of Power, Courage, and Wisdom.
Yeah.
And the Power one, I know for sure that's the first one I wanted to get was the bicep one, even though he's the bad guy. And then Courage, either like I wanted like in the center or like on the heart.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell. And then Wisdom's weird because
Are
like
they different colors?
yeah,
Sorry.
it's
Yeah.
red, green, and blue.
Okay, so wisdom is weird.
Wisdom is weird because like the only thing that represents wisdom in the body is like your head. And I don't want to get a tattoo there. Or,
Yeah.
I was thinking like the back of the neck, but then no one sees it mostly. Not back of the neck, but like in the middle of the back. So then I was thinking of just doing it on the other arm. So if you flex, you see all 3 Triforces. But
Oh, that'd be kind of dope.
yeah,
You thinking middle of the chest?
I don't know if I want to do it in the middle of
Middle
the
or
chest or
heart?
the heart. I feel like the heart would also hurt less.
I agree.
Yeah.
Less like starting.
Yeah,
That's cool.
but I need to get the right artist and then stomach the funds to do
That's the
a tattoo
biggest
that
part.
nice.
I'm sure that'll be like $300, honestly, at least.
I was thinking like
each.
I was thinking like 150 each.
I don't know, bro.
They're not that big. Like.
Oh, you want it that big?
Yeah, I want them like tiny, kind of tiny.
But isn't it like? Does it have like little designs on the inside?
Yeah, there are designs that
might
are
be
like,
tough, man.
They're not that complicated. I could show them to you after, but.
Cause like on it, I was actually talking to somebody.
It's literally just what 4 triangles or something.
4.
Okay.
The middle one doesn't count.
This is technically one big triangle, and then there's
Yeah.
3 triangles and another triangle.
Yeah, yeah.
And then there's technically there's a
What's-
math problem.
What's the symbol of the hawk thing under?
It's just a bird.
Oh.
It's literally just a
Here, wait,
bird.
show the cameraman so they can
It's
see.
my wallet.
It's just yeah.
I need
Okay,
to get
stop.
a new wallet. This
Because
thing's old
honestly,
as hell.
I think the bird thing would be cool as fuck on
Yeah,
the
and
chest.
then I had
one.
another idea of just doing the shield from the game, like the actual shield he has.
Yeah.
That has this logo on it
That'd
and
be
a bunch
cool.
of other like
But
squiggly
where?
lines on the back probably. But then
Back?
I don't know. See, I don't like tattoos on the back because I can't see them.
I agree. I think I'd get one on my back, but it's like
Do you want to get a tattoo? Do
I
you know
wanna
what
get
it
a
is?
lot. Yeah.
What's your first one you want?
happy face? Because
Just-
my mom calls me Smiley.
That's true. Is it gonna be colored or just black
No,
and white?
just black and
Just
white.
black and white circle.
Happy face.
That's good.
Like
And you want it right here?
yep. And then I want
That one hurts.
Yeah, but that's why I want it first because I'm scared of needles. So
Okay, I'm scared of needles too. It's literally it doesn't hurt. I mean, I got it
it's
here.
not like a
it's
shot.
like pinching.
But that's what people say about a shot, and I'm still scared.
Shots are weird because you're getting shit injected into
I
you.
know it's a literal
And it's a
metal
bigger
going
needle.
inside you,
And it's a
then,
bigger needle. The other ones are smaller and tiny, and it's just like cutting.
So
it's not
it's
injecting.
not as bad?
Yeah, it's not as bad.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm actually nervous for that. I want to get a mountain on my
But
leg.
like the one, like if it's here, it would hurt more for sure.
Yeah, but it'll be okay. I want like same spot as yours, but a mountain.
Just a mountain,
Like
not like that mountain or something.
No, I want like Palo Verde Mountain and Mammoth Mountain,
Okay.
like maybe combined somehow.
Yeah.
Because it's
You know
like
what's crazy? Another one that I was thinking about because I was
What?
listening to Kid Cudi. I want like the moon from his first album, the cover of his first album.
Yeah,
Somewhere. That like those colors are weird,
that'd be a tough one, and I wonder how I'd look after it.
Yeah.
Healed and stuff.
and even in black and white, it would be okay. But like the moon,
yeah, no, it'd be good.
the moon's kind of, I don't know, overdone. Some people do it a lot.
Yeah, but if you get the Kid Cudi one, like, I just wonder how it'd heal. You know,
Yeah.
that's the one thing. That's why you gotta make sure to get your good artist.
That's another thing about this one. You can see there's a hole right here because he did it on a scab.
Where'd you get it done?
We did it at 2 a.m. after a baseball game
Well then, yeah.
because we'd been
that
drinking
makes
and we're like, let's get a tattoo right now, bet. And then he said bet.
Do you
and then we
stand
drove.
by it?
Yep, yep.
I'm glad. That's all that matters. Were you in Burbank or?
No, I was in Arizona.
Dang.
I don't even know where
You don't remember?
we drove to go get it. All I remember is we drove past a tattoo shop that was closed because they said everyone was sick. This was in May 2019. This was before COVID and everything. So we're like, oh damn, that sucks. So we kept driving like down the street, and this wasn't even on Google. It was on Google Maps,
Yeah.
but we Googled it and it was like, that's legit, whatever. And the guys
They
were
were
really
cool,
nice.
whatever.
A bunch of NFL players went there to get their tattoos. So
Oh really?
Yeah,
So you got
they're all
lucky.
on
You
the
ended
wall.
up like walking in and seeing that. That's nice. Dang, are you like trying to keep? Do you look at that type of stuff on Instagram or social media at
I
all?
have
Like trying to find
a
an
guy I
artist.
used to play football with that does them in Vegas. That's like the only one I see.
Would you?
Yeah, he's
want
pretty
him
good.
to? He's good.
I mean,
Okay.
he was really artistic
In
when I
high
knew him in high
school?
school too. So it makes like when I saw it, I was like, oh, that makes sense. But
He's like, oh, that's cool. I like that. It was funny actually in Tempe. There's a like this hardcore like gang member guy the entire time talking about how he just got out of jail. He had "fuck cops" tattooed on his forehead, and he's like, yeah, man, like I can tell we're homies. We're like good buddies, right? Like just off because he thought it was good at basketball. He was just really
okay.
bad, and he was
Yeah.
like, yeah, bro, you're amazing. Like we're homies now. And he's like, you ever want a tattoo for free? Like you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Like we're homies. And I was like,
I'm good.
no, bro.
Look at his forehead, like,
Yeah,
I'm
like-
good.
yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
Maybe next time. Yeah.
But in my head, I was like, I do want a tattoo, but like free sounds nice, but
God, how do you do that?
yeah, I don't know.
How do you just have the word "fuck" on your forehead?
Fuck cops, like imagine the
fuck
cop.
anything. If it was "fuck Hitler," it'd be weird.
I agree.
You just have the
man.
word "fuck" on your forehead, like "Hi, Merry Christmas." And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's funny. Do you have a place you want to ultimately live or something like that? Like a goal place you kind of like, or would you like to move around?
I don't care where I live, especially with journalism.
Yeah.
You kind of just, especially like right out the gate of college, you kind of just go wherever.
Yeah, wherever you can get a job.
And a lot of the time it's like middle of nowhere, like Wyoming, North Dakota, Nebraska.
Really?
Like
I feel like
Minnesota.
that's kind of a harder place to get a job. I feel like the cities is where it'd be at.
The cities are more competitive.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time, the people in those places, like the middle of nowhere places, they've had people that work there forever and want to retire. A lot of them. Like right now, like in the past 5 years, they have like a bunch of people leaving. So that's and at the same time, they're all like really low tech and low, like they're the times are about catching up to them.
Yeah.
And so they like don't know how to do all this future stuff. And me going to a top 5 journalism school,
you know it.
They're looking for people like that.
That's
so
awesome.
So. Yeah.
I didn't even know Arizona's top 5.
For journalism, it is.
They're like, honestly, the more and more I learn about ASU,
apparently the law school's really good too, supposedly.
I just joined interdisciplinary studies, top 5 in the country, and I'm like, yeah, like I know it's not really anything special. It's just kind of a general major, but it's like, I'll still take it. I'm still hyped with it. I still enjoy it.
Yeah, but I don't have like a dream destination. I want to travel a lot though. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
go to a bunch of places.
That'd be ideal if somehow you could get that job like with journalism.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. A
Or
lot
is
of the
that-
times those are dangerous though. Depending on when you like, they say, oh, you want to travel a lot here? Go to Syria, and it's like,
like Vice.
I mean, sure, but
yeah, I've definitely seen those. Like Vice is like, oh, going in the illegal gun market. And I'm like, why are you there? Like I would not be there. Like in a different country.
You can just ask him about it. You don't need to be there.
Yeah, like, yeah, that's funny. So, how do you feel about the universe?
The universe.
Yeah,
I like the universe.
Do you think it's like never ending?
Oh, you mean like aliens and shit?
No, not aliens. Not
Yeah, it is.
actually,
Okay.
sure, aliens.
Aliens, yes. There are aliens. I
Yes,
think.
okay. That, I took.
I don't think I'll ever meet one.
Yeah, me neither. I don't think on that.
Also, like, if there was a more intelligent life than us, I feel like it would have found us already.
See, that's where our opinions differ. I think it's infinite.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
So if it's infinite,
Oh,
it's
then
infinitely
that's
possible to never.
I don't know. Also, like, okay, let's say we find a planet that's fucking way out there.
Yeah.
That has life on it. We will never feasibly get there.
Yeah.
No way.
I think only our technology will. And then they'll
Eventually.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's like, I think eventually our technology will make it, and they're like, oh fuck, these are freaking like cyborgs, and we're just like, no, like, it's a camera.
Yeah.
Like,
Chill out. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, the universe is expanding. Supposedly, like, it's expanding, but
It's shrinking or
I
slowing down.
I heard my whole life that it's rapidly expanding, but apparently it's not anymore. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't care.
me
It'll
neither.
never affect
Yeah.
me.
I honestly,
Like, it's interesting, but
I like thinking about it.
yeah.
I think I'm really into just like hypothesizing and like thinking of like random shit. What do you think about like life after death and stuff?
I don't think anything happens.
Yeah,
I'm not religious or like not superstitious. What's the word? Like spiritual. And
Yeah.
you just die. That's it. Lights off.
I agree with that to a point. I think the energy inside.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Like it goes somewhere else. That's
it
cool.
just goes out
That's
into
true.
the-
The energy has to.
go somewhere,
somewhere,
right?
yeah.
So it's like it's more just like I think it's a less selfish way of thinking. Like, oh, I live forever. It's like my soul like is
Yeah.
connected to everything. So I like that. I wish I had like some weird sense of like belonging to the
My mom
universe.
keeps saying that she's gonna be reincarnated as a house cat.
Is that what she
That's
wants?
kind of like the ideal way to be reincarnated. Just lay around all day. Get
Yeah, I
fed.
guess.
It's like the ideal, or a dog.
A house cat,
Yeah.
yeah. As long as you're not a stray cat.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Like, I would hate that. Don't want to become a stray cat. Dang. Seriously, you think you just die, man?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree, but...
I mean, there's, like, I don't know. If there is hell, and I'm going to hell, whatever. I'll worry about that when I get there.
Yeah, true. I don't...
Or heaven.
I definitely
Yeah.
don't believe in...
I don't think I'm going to
hell.
heaven. I'm not perfect. But then again, God's supposed to.
Don't you
I
think
don't
you're a
wanna go to
good
religion.
person, man?
I think I'm a good person.
So don't you
but
think?
I do fucked up stuff sometimes.
Yeah, but I think it's like it literally just matters off if you're a good person.
If
it's like you
if
can
the
do
way
all the
I
fuck
am
shit.
is what gets you into heaven, then heaven's crowded.
Yeah, exactly. No, but think about it. It's like heaven's supposed to be like everybody goes there. Think of how many fucking people are alive. I don't want to be around all those people.
Well, apparently, in heaven, ideally, there's just like infinite space.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's like the universe.
It's not like yeah, exactly.
It's not like a room. Like, oh damn, it's getting really crowded.
Another
in here.
thing, I took a class at COC about like Eastern religion, and a lot of their like it's not even like a god. Like they have like gods that they worship and stuff. Not like even gods. They're just like beings.
Yeah.
And a lot of their like spiritualness comes from like mindset, like about like Buddha and Nirvana and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's really interesting.
I like took a Rastafarian class.
Oh yeah, that was like this semester,
Last semester, yeah. It was actually really educational, just about like like how I felt about the universe, and like I'm much more into the Buddha stuff, and like I'm much more interested in that stuff. I think it's more of a positive way of thinking about it than like, oh, you need to do this, or you're gonna be in hell. And you're like, fuck, I don't
That's
want
what my dad hangs out with this guy that comes over sometimes. He's always. It's after they've been to the bar, and he always has interesting things to say. And so he was talking about how like he's not religious. Like I'm not religious, but like I believe Jesus died for my sins.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't believe in religion. I'm like, okay, then what's a sin? He's like, the 10 Commandments. And I was like, okay, so what's religion to you? He's like, oh, people following a strict set of guidelines. I'm like, what is a commandment?
That's a good point. Like, what's up, dude? Like, can you just stop? That's funny.
like you're literally describing yourself as a religious person.
Yeah.
You need to reevaluate. And he was shook. He was like, bro, you're right. That's not what religion is. And then we wandered off to other stuff.
So with the sports journalism and stuff, do you think you're only interested in trying to do it for like, let's say, football and baseball? Or
I'll do anything.
You're willing to do anything?
Well, another thing that I think I'm more in tune to as opposed to other sports journalism people is esports.
Esports?
Yeah. Even though they're technically not.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They're not like real sports. And
No,
I'll never
is.
argue that they're competitors, but they're not.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think competition is basically a sport. So it's like anything that has competition and is like, it's like, how's it not
But
a
like,
sport?
there's people on like ESPN Facebook comments. It's like, get this off my
Yeah.
nerds, and they're like, I've heard this so many times.
Whatever.
But esports is like a market. It's actually, I think it's slowing down because people invested all this money into it, and it's not what they thought it was yet. Like they thought by this point it would be like ahead of sports, and it's not. So, but it's still entertaining, and there's still millions of people that watch it across the world, which is like people don't realize this. Like League of Legends World Championships have like 5 times Super Bowl viewers.
I didn't know
That's
that.
not those numbers are wrong, but it's more than
It
Super Bowl.
has more than a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know
Because
that.
it's worldwide.
Is there like a way, like, or
And
you not?
I know this wasn't your part, like the esports wasn't the part of your question, but like also like I'm into other sports.
No,
Yeah.
I meant like any
like
sport.
volleyball is really cool.
Yeah.
I really like curling. That's really interesting to me. I couldn't think of what it was called. That was called a shuffleboard.
Is there
not
like
what
a
it is.
way for you to like, or are you not interested in this, or is this like something that wouldn't even help you to try and like almost start a blog or like a thing on your own at this point? Like, let's just say like talking about like only the things you're interested in, so it's stuff you care about, like just to get your name out, to build a resume almost.
Creating anything is helpful. In journalism. Doing blogs are kind of 2001.
Well,
stuff.
I don't really know.
But like mostly it's like building your Twitter, stuff like that. You can make your own website.
But websites cost money. That's the problem.
It's honestly like negligible.
I don't know.
You can make a Squarespace account for like $3. Yeah.
Dang, that's kind of nice. I need to do that then.
Yeah, it's super easy. And a lot of like YouTubers have codes for you to get like % off and stuff.
Dang.
Stuff like that, yeah. The ASU, I think we use Weebly or WordPress or something. So they like give you a tool to make your own website. But usually what people do is they ditch the ASU one once they graduate and make like a real professional one.
Yeah.
Because the one you make it like for a class is like, oh, yeah, I'm in JMC 305 and this is what I did into this semester, and it's like not good.
Yeah. So what I was talking about was like saying like, is it real journalism?
Yeah, but I don't think, as long as there's like four pillars of journalism. Okay, there's
Like criteria or
you
pillars?
seek truth and report it, minimize harm. Shit, I don't know the 4 pillars of journalism. I'm gonna get geeked out. Anyway, those are the 2 I remember.
Yeah.
The seek truth and report it and minimize harm. And so as long as you like do like, you could be you could do something. You could like find a story. You could just find a topic, interview people about it. Try to go into as much depth as you think is appropriate. Tweet about it. That's journalism.
Really?
Yep.
Dang.
You're a journalist. Congratulations.
Well, why don't you do that? Like, is it just something that you really don't think?
I'm not there yet,
Oh, okay.
honestly. Especially because I'm in the middle of deciding if I want to do sports or not. It's something I have to like think about. So,
Yeah. I feel you, man.
but like I did the podcast at COC. I really like that.
That's what I'm
So
talking
like
about.
once I was like there, I could do that. And at ASU, they have Cronkite News, which is like that. If you want to talk about real journalism, that's like the PBS station for the West Coast. I think there's a PBS station in my school, in that building.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
PBS uses our set.
Damn.
Yeah.
So it's
like,
legit.
yeah, and then Cronkite News uses that set.
That's
also.
like what you're saying
That's a
with
class.
the new age like
Yeah.
technology.
Yeah. So like, there's a class at ASU that is like literally just like a newsroom.
Dang.
And it's like that's like hardcore, like it's real stressful stuff. So, yeah.
And you like it though? Like
I'm not there yet, but
Oh.
I would. That's like the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Though.
I mean, if I continue with normal journalism
Yeah.
instead of sports.
well, wouldn't sports still be?
Sports probably has like segments on it, but not full fledged.
In the school of journalism, do they involve like video journalism, let's say, or like voice journalism, like
They have,
podcasts, or do they only do written?
They have a radio station, but it's just affiliated with the school. It's not like a class or anything.
Oh,
They do photojournalism. There's a video class. Writing, like print, is another. Well, I say print, but most of it's online.
Yeah.
So, like newspaper, print, digital is what they call it. That's basically it. But the big thing is they want you to get hired out of college like immediately, so they teach you everything.
yeah, that's nice.
So
they're like watching out for you.
yeah.
They know what it's like to be in your position.
Yeah. COC actually does a really good job of that too. They're like, hey man, here's what's called.
This is the reality.
There are no cameramen anymore. You go out there by yourself. You set up your own tripod. You set up your own lav. You set up your own mic. You're what's called an MMJ, a multimedia journalist. You do everything. You're a one-man band.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's really cool.
Yeah. And what's crazy is it's like kids. When I was at COC, they would have kids that left COC to go like to ASU or like other schools. They would come back and be like, "You guys really don't know how good you guys have it." And I was like, I like brushed it off. I was like, "Yeah, whatever. I'm at COC. This is weird." And now being at ASU, I'm like, "Oh my god, they were right. Oh my god, it's so true."
Dang. That's awesome.
So what did you say your major? You changed your major? Or?
Yes. Interdisciplinary studies.
I thought I knew what that was.
So it's basically
Okay.
general studies, and
Okay.
it gives you two concentrations.
Mhm.
So my concentrations are in business and psychology, because I was doing kinesiology,
Yeah.
and it's like,
Well, that's crazy. I've known like 5. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
no, go
I've
ahead.
known like 5 people that start college wanting to do kinesiology, and they always switch.
It's because it's so fucking
Yeah.
hard, man. like honestly, I thought it was gonna be like, I was like, yeah, I try hard,
Yeah.
I can do it, and it's like, this semester, like, yeah, I passed, but it was hell, man.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, yeah, I won't be happy doing this the
Yeah.
rest of my life. Like, I'll be more happy doing a desk job.
Yeah. It's not like, yeah, it's super hard. I remember people talking about it.
Yeah.
My cousin tried to do it, and now he majored in like tourism.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, better than kinesiology,
Yeah,
way
yeah,
easier for
it's-
sure.
But right now I'm like working for my mom as a bookkeeper actually,
Mhm.
so that's really cool.
Yeah.
And that's like a good opportunity for after college. Is like maybe I could take over the business and almost start doing it on my own, and because I really
Yeah.
don't have any idea what I want to be, so it's like I'll take anything
Yeah.
I can get.
That's where I was at when I got out of high school. I went to COC. And I was taking like 2-3 classes a semester because I didn't know what I wanted.
Yeah.
And now like I took my time, but I don't regret doing that.
No, honestly, that's something that really frustrates me about society is how everybody has a time limit that they put on themselves versus others, and I'm like, well, why the fuck do you give a fuck what they're doing? Like, there's no time
Yeah.
limit for anything.
Well, technically there is.
I genuinely
but
don't.
You don't
feel
know
that.
when the time is up.
It's like I
No,
genuinely
like there's a
don't-
time limit on you, right? But
Okay.
you don't know when the time is up.
Okay, yeah. So it's like just as long as you're enjoying yourself, trying your best, like I don't know. It's like that's all that matters. That's all that matters. I guess there is a time limit too, especially with college. Like I can't go forever. I need a
Yeah. Especially with how much it costs.
yes. Yes. I agree. Oh, but for interdisciplinary studies, I like talked to them and they really hyped it up, so that's why I chose it. Like, sounds really
Business
enjoyable.
and psychology, huh?
Yeah.
That's interesting. What's like? You said it was like general studies, so you could pick from like a bunch of shit, huh?
No, so basically it's like I skip all the gen ed classes for all the studies and I go straight to the major classes.
That's fun. I'm still taking a gen ed class. I
Right?
take econ.
Yeah.
I might have to take it again. God damn it.
Yeah, but we'll see. I like it. Which econ did you take?
I
Micro or
took
macro?
macro. I think if I retake it, I'm taking micro.
I hate both of them.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be easy.
No, it's
Like I
not
was
easy.
playing games like during class and like this will be whatever. Like I just do the homework. Another thing about that class was pissing me off is like the homework, like especially like during online class, it would be helpful to make the homework due on the same day every week.
Mhm.
And it would be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Thursday,
wouldn't do
Sunday
that?
at like different times, and I would miss like 5.
Yeah, well, no
Yeah.
shit if it's always on a different day.
And it was on Nine Tap.
Yeah.
I forget who owns that one, but I think it's Pearson. I don't know, but they don't like alert you. There's no like alerts. It's like you gotta log on and figure out when it's due.
I hate that
Yeah.
so much. This semester, honest. How do you feel about this semester?
I
I thought it was definitely my hardest
yeah,
one.
for sure. But I withdrew from a class that was journalism because it was like it's the second time I withdrew from that class. That's why I'm like spiraling to figure out what I want to do because it was reporting and it's like the hardest class I've had to take. Like any journalist has to take at this point.
Yeah.
And doing it like during COVID
Is hell.
is like I don't know where to start, and the teachers don't know where to start to like teach it because it's not normal. And another thing that pissed me off about it, and it's not anyone's fault. It's really just my fault. Is like half the kids. There's only like 15 people in the class. And half the kids in the class have like an internship. They work at the newspaper. They're like.
They're
They've
like
already
some of those
and-
insanely
yeah.
driven kids that
They're
you
not,
like,
they're not even driven. They just have like an advantage that I don't have. Like I'm just a dude in my room, and these guys have like
yeah.
places to get published. And a requirement of the class is to get stories published in like a newspaper or something.
No way.
Yeah.
That's tough.
And like a big like anxiety thing I have was like, no matter how good I thought something was, I was just like, this isn't good enough to go like in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like I don't want to publish this, especially after getting it back from my teacher and having me rip me a new one in
Yeah.
the edits, and it's like I
That
could
sounds
fix this
really
up,
hard,
but I don't know what I'm doing clearly.
yeah. That
Dude, that teacher was really rough too. Everyone says he was super nice, but I thought he was kind of
15-person class in
Yeah.
college with
Yeah.
that's insane.
And then I thought like I was doing poorly. Like I was getting like C's on all the stories.
Mm-hmm.
And something that threw me off in the first 2 stories we had to do were called day turns. So we had to do all the reporting and writing and like turn it in all in one day.
Yeah.
And so I had like some questions
All
about
in one
stuff.
day?
Yeah. So
That's
like
tough,
I
too.
would watch a virtual city council meeting. I would pick something about the city council meeting they talked about, which were super boring and long, by the way. And I like wrote something. We had to write like 600 words 600-word story about it. And I had the story that I'm talking about in particular was about the city of Phoenix was renaming a street name because it had some like Native American name that was insulting, and in the memo for the city council it was S asterisk 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 asterisk. I was like, what? I don't even know what this is. Like, I'm not from Phoenix, and so like in the story I just wrote that.
So they didn't want to say the
and he
name.
was like, you have to say it next time. I understand it's offensive, but like you have to like tell people what it is. I'm like, I didn't even know what it was.
I couldn't even tell you.
But that's like something I could have, like, in a normal scenario, I could have emailed him and asked him. But because it was all in one day, I didn't want to wait for him to email me back.
Yeah.
And then so, like, because the first two stories were like that, I got into this habit of not emailing him, which is my own fault.
Yeah. Okay, sorry guys.
Camera ran out of battery.
Yeah, camera ran out of battery. We were talking too much. Too much good talks. Too much good car talks.
Yeah.
Did you like English in high school?
Yeah, I did really. When I first got out of high school, I thought I was going to be either an English teacher or a history teacher and like coach high school football at the same time.
Yeah, honestly.
And then I failed history at COC. I was like, well, that's not going to happen.
At one point, I thought about the high school football coach. I was like, honestly, like I could teach like an algebra class and just enjoy myself.
You don't even need to teach algebra. You can just do what like Fitz does and like do government.
Some BS.
Yeah.
That's what Coach Riley did.
Yeah.
He did government.
Or didn't he do econ or something?
Oh, he might have done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No,
which is
he did
harder,
econ.
granted, but
It
still
is
not
harder.
that hard.
But he just showed videos
Yeah.
the entire time. Last question. Is there anything you'd like to add for your future self? Just if you're seeing this, making sure yourself's like still driven, still trying your hardest.
I don't even think I'm that driven.
I don't think you are, man.
I don't think being
Going
driven
to college,
is a good, I mean, I'm driven by something, but like people who have like who get like people on Instagram all the time is like, oh, wake up, get the hustle and stuff. Like,
yeah,
people who are too focused are like, they miss out on stuff.
Yeah, no,
you just gotta you gotta be like a butterfly, man. Just let wind take you places.
Yeah, I feel you. You're very go with the flow.
Butterflies eventually get to where they want to go, but
don't fight this dream. Just
if something takes you somewhere, I don't know. If I had to tell my future self something, I don't know, because I was thinking about this. I think I hate my high school self. I don't like who I was in high school.
Wow. Honestly,
yeah.
I think I was much more rude and less understanding. That's why I hate my high school self.
I don't know. It's just like who I am now is like wouldn't get along with high school me. I've come to terms with like, I know I'm still like young.
Yeah.
But like I've thought about like life and stuff, like seeing my like people older than me like go through life. Like, life's too short to like deal with stuff.
Yeah.
Like, if something is pissing you off, don't hold on. My mom takes so much shit from people at work, and she's like, I don't want to get into an argument. Like, why not? What's the worst that happens? They yell at you? Oh no, yell at them back. Like,
yeah.
That's another thing that, I don't know, it's kind of an unpopular opinion of mine, but like, people give too much respect to people sometimes.
I agree.
Yeah. And then that's what lets you get walked on. Like, for me, you have to, like, there's a baseline of respect, but it's not that high.
Yeah.
Like, you have to earn stuff still.
I agree with that. It's like
and it makes me seem like an asshole, but
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
For me, I think it's like, I start off with a very high level of respect, but it's very quick to lose.
Yeah.
So it's like, my baseline, I think, starts off high, but I'm very quick to be like, oh, you did this? Like, forget you. Like, why should I give you respect? Like, you're not a respectful person.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. That's how I feel.
Or it's not even, I mean, yeah, I guess they're not a respectful person, but like, a lot of people just like expect you to be respectful, and it's like, I don't know you. Who are you? Who are you to me? Like, I don't have to take your stuff. Like, so, yeah. I don't know. If I had to tell like, I hate these kind of questions, because it's like, if I had to ask myself 5 years ago where I thought I'd be today, I sure wouldn't say in a fucking pandemic, so.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand.
I don't know. Hopefully the Rays have won a World Series by now.
Yeah. We'll see.
Other than that, yeah.
If you could do anything right now, what would you do?
I want to go to a baseball game and have a beer and a hot dog in the third inning.
I want to go to that baseball game with you and have a beer and a hot dog.
I was thinking about that the other day. Like, I was eating a hot dog and I was like, damn, this needs to be at a baseball game. Like, there are a few places in life, in my head, right, that I'm happier when Like the sun is about to go down. You have a beer and a hot dog, and it's a third inning. The third inning is the perfect time to eat at a baseball game, because not like it's before the seventh inning stretch. There's stuff. There's like a storyline in the game.
Yeah.
And like most people are there by now.
Yeah.
It's perfect. The only thing rivaled by that, I think, is like walking out of Disneyland as it's closing at night, and a lake in the morning.
Oh, I love a lake in the morning, man. Are you into nature a lot?
I appreciate nature, but I don't like go camping crazy.
But, like if you like, I'm saying more like a cabin. Like, would you like to just be on a mountain in the cabin
for like a weekend?
Yeah.
Not like a crazy amount of time.
I think I'd really enjoy that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Dang. Wow. That was a good ass answer, Brad.
Yeah.
The baseball.
Yeah.
What? Where's your favorite place to like sit on to watch the game?
There's a few answers. I think. Oh my god.
No, it's still recording though.
Okay. Short answer, I think outfield.
Outfield? Wow. Or is it just because it's all you can eat?
No, not even that. I just think I appreciate pitching a lot more than most people.
Really?
So like, if I was playing MLB The Show, in Angel Stadium, there's a seat like right behind the pitcher at the way top, so you can see the freeway and like Honda Center, and like you can like I was like, damn, I want to sit there at a game. Like, that'd be the perfect place to see the strike zone.
Dang. Yeah, I feel that.
So like behind home plate would be cool. First base line, I've sat there before. Honestly, like being on the field's not that great.
Really?
Especially like unless you're behind home plate, which is like ridiculously expensive and not worth it.
It's not really realistic in most people's cases. Okay, well, I appreciate the car talk.
Thanks, man.
It was awesome.
This was fun.
It was awesome. I love the car talks. You know,
That's a perfect outro. Just fucking end it.